Hey everyone, I'm Samreen and I am the CEO and founder of Samreen's Vanity. Today I'm going to be sharing my first class from Tower 28 Clean Beauty Summer School program. Our first class was with the CMO of Sephora, Deborah Yeh. I hope I'm saying the name correctly. It was just so incredible. The topic of the class was leading with a purpose. So Deb talked to us in depth about what are the things that Sephora looks for when they are considering bringing in a beauty brand, the what and why and how. So the first thing that she focused on was what is your purpose and why do you need a purpose, which is such an integral part in today's day and age. Back then, there were times when you could just have a beauty brand and explode online, like from the likes of Huda Beauty, whom I'm such a huge fan of. But when she started off, like if you really think about it today, there wasn't really a clean purpose or mission for the brand. But today, you cannot do that. You have to have a purpose. So the why or what is such an integral part when you're thinking about your brand as a product, or if you have a personal brand, if you're an influencer, if you're a speaker, all of the above. There has to be a what and a why for your purpose. What would the world be missing if you did not exist or your brand did not exist? So I have my little notebook here where I have taken down all the notes for you. So I'm going to read off of it for a second and then we'll discuss it further. So the first thing is that purpose is a North Star. So what does that mean? A purpose is an idea that captures why you exist. It is a compass to define and measure your business impact, an enduring North Star, the responsibility of the entire company. So this is what a purpose is. And now she also told us what it is not. It is not a tagline or a brand positioning statement. A lot of times people just have this tagline and their entire purpose fits in that one sentence. I just think sometimes it's really hard to kind of do that. Your corporate social responsibility agenda alone. It's called the CSR, your corporate social responsibility. This is not a purpose. A short-term plan or program, not a purpose. Limited to your philanthropy or your communications team, not a purpose. So a purpose is literally the heart of your company. It just translates into every action. It translates into every department that you're going to have and every action you're going to take. So for example, if I talk about my brand, Samreen's Vanity, my purpose is to bring South Asian beauty to the main scale, like to the upfront or within the beauty space. So far, I don't know of a other South Asian brand which is truly focused on elevating the South Asian culture, beauty representation, inclusivity, all of the above within the beauty space. So that is truly my purpose. And like for that, I feel like whenever I hire anybody to be on our team, or whenever we are talking about our brand with editors or on podcasts, etc., everything comes down to why did I decide that I'm going to go ahead and launch a beauty brand? So I feel like our employees or our team, I shouldn't call them employees, our team would literally tell you, I eat their ears off talking about why. Why did I decide that the world needs another beauty brand? So that is defined and kind of really well looped into everything that we put out there. Now, the next thing we discussed was, why do you need a purpose, right? Like if you have a purpose, we get it. It helps you drive yourself and your motivation and it helps you wake up every day. But why do you need a purpose? So in today's day and age, purpose drives consumer attention, I believe. I think that's really what the main idea is. What is going to set you apart from other people? So back to my notes, purpose drives consumer choice. 59% of global consumers say it's key to buy from brands that actively promote diversity and inclusion. I think in the climate we are today, people really care about how they spend their money. 85% of global consumers say they will reconsider purchases from companies that lack focus on climate and diversity. I feel when I'm spending or when I am looking to spend my money on anything, any brand, I really care about what they stand for. I know it's not going to translate into the shoe or the clothes or the makeup that I'm buying, but I feel that I contribute to their purpose. It really matters to me where my money is spent. And 57% of global consumers are more loyal to brands that commit to addressing social inequity in their actions. So I want to help you understand this point, purpose drives consumer choice, by talking about Samreen's Vanity, that when we launch until today, anybody who gives us a chance, supports us, or is a fan of our products, or decide to give us a chance for the first time, it was solely because they believed in our cause, our purpose. And the purpose was that, hey, we're a South Asian owned brand. We are here to elevate South Asian representation within the beauty space. And this is something I stand by from day one. And I think it's the backbone of our brand is, why are we here? So as consumers, they care about that cause. Even like non-South Asian customers, they truly care about this as well, because it makes them feel that their money is spent on something bigger than just buying a product. The other thing they talked about was that purpose drives employee engagement. It is so true. 62% of prospective employees consider an organization's purpose before deciding to join a company. 70% of employees say their sense of purpose is defined by their work. 2 times improvement in employees' likelihood to stay at a company when they connect with its purpose. So now I want to tell you about how we implement this at Samreen's Vanity. When I am interviewing somebody, I look really deeply into where they're coming from and if they're able to connect with my company's vision. The company's vision is so important, right? Like, I can't have somebody on board who doesn't understand South Asian culture, or who doesn't understand why the brand exists, or who doesn't understand why they should care about being a part of the company. So ownership, I try my level best to give my team ownership. I don't step in until I absolutely have to. And this is why when I'm hiring, I do a very in-depth analysis on the fact that, do our visions align? I feel our vision has to align for them to be a part of the company. And when our vision aligns, I see them work extra hard. They always go the extra mile. They take ownership of the brand. And by doing that, I feel it brings the best out of a person. So I truly think that employee engagement is very important, and it's directly related to your purpose. The other thing is, purpose heightens performance for your employees. Percentage of firms outperforming at the market is 80% are purpose-led firms and 32% are non-purpose-led firms. So I think that kind of combines the whole idea together. Now, the last and the most important thing that falls under the umbrella of a purpose is your own personal purpose. Like Samreen's personal purpose for Samreen's Vanity is so important for it to actually exist in the world, grow, and flourish. I truly feel if I didn't have a personal purpose with this brand, I would have given up long ago. Because having a brand or pushing your own brand yourself or your product, whatever it is an extremely hard sport, I call it. It's just an uphill battle, and you are every day preparing yourself for that battle and getting better at it every single day. Otherwise, you won't be able to grow. So there's one really interesting thing that they shared is that your purpose is a gift. So Pablo Picasso said, "The meaning of life is to find your purpose. The purpose of life is to give it away." I mean, this is just so beautiful. And I feel that I found my purpose in life really late. Like, I was 30 years old when I taught myself how to apply makeup. I only owned a lipstick and I only owned a kajal liner from Pakistan because that's just what I grew up with. That when I found my purpose, I really connected with myself so much more. Like, before that, I knew I had to go to school because I need an education. I have to get a job because I have to build my career. and I have to pay bills. And I think a lot of people in this world just work because it is just part of their life, and you work because you have to put food on the table, right? Or take care of your lifestyle or take care of your family, whatever the reason is. But to find a purpose for which you wake up every single day, it's such a gift. And when I found my purpose, I have not looked back once ever. There have been days when I've cried myself to bed. There are days when I have given up on myself so many times, but I never quit on myself. I gave up, I moved on to something else, but I have never quit on my purpose. And I think that is such an integral part. If you're able to find that gift in you, I think life is just so much more meaningful. So the day I realized, or the time in my life when I realized that I am going to make my own beauty brand, or why does the world need another beauty brand? Why would I spend my entire life savings and everything I have, like every pulse of mine into this brand? I knew that it is so meaningful, and I can make a difference. I can truly make a difference if I keep pushing my way through. So this class was just so enlightening. I feel that I was doing all these things fragmented, like here and there. But after taking this class, I felt like, okay, like I really, really get it. And it was kind of like a reassurance that I'm on the right track. I believe when you're trying to do something different from others, like being an entrepreneur or writing a book, or like something that every other person is not doing, it's really hard, and you question yourself a lot, and you question your work ethics, you question your output, you question your product, your entire being. Because when you find your purpose, your entire being truly becomes that purpose. So this session just really validated everything that I believe in and I work towards. And I couldn't wait to share this with you. So I hope that you gain something out of this video, because the entire purpose of learning, the entire purpose or reason that we are doing this course is so we can take this knowledge and share it with people, implement it in our work, and truly make a difference. So I am so grateful that Tower 28 approved that I can share all these gems with you guys so you can implement it. And even if it helps one person out there, I think I have achieved my purpose. So until next time, bye.